Most people remember Lynda Carter as the fearless heroine from Wonder Woman, the woman who spun once and suddenly became unstoppable. But what if the real battle of her life didn't happen on television sets, but behind closed doors? Because long after the cameras stopped rolling, the woman who played the world's most powerful heroine was quietly fighting a war no one could see. Her story begins on July 24, 1951, in Phoenix, Arizona. Born Lynda Jean Cordova Carter, she grew up between two worlds. Her father was a practical antique dealer of English and Scots-Irish roots. Her mother carried Mexican, Spanish, and French heritage that traced back centuries. Those histories blended into one identity, but Hollywood would rarely acknowledge that complexity later in her career. As a child, Carter discovered the stage early. At just 5 years old, she appeared on a local television talent show in Phoenix. No headlines followed. No one predicted stardom. Yet something important happened that day. She felt the spotlight, and once you feel that energy, it never quite leaves you. School, however, was not kind. Carter was taller than most of the boys in her class, and classmates mocked her by calling her Olive Oil, the skinny cartoon character. She was even rejected from the cheerleading squad because she towered over the other girls. Imagine being a teenager who feels too different to fit anywhere. Those moments shape you. They either shrink your confidence or quietly build it. By 15, she was already performing on weekends at a Phoenix pizza parlor, earning $25 each weekend singing with a small band. It wasn't glamorous. You're just a teenager holding a microphone in a noisy room while people ate dinner. But confidence grows in places like that. At 20, her life changed dramatically when she won Miss World USA 1972 and traveled to London to compete at the Royal Albert Hall against 53 contestants. Soon after, she moved to New York to study acting, chasing a dream that felt both exciting and terrifying. Then came the moment that almost didn't happen. In 1975, after competing against more than 2,000 actresses, including future stars like Farrah Fawcett, Carter was cast as Wonder Woman. At that exact moment, she had only $25 left in her bank account and was considering returning home. Within months, she became one of the most recognizable women on television. But fame has a shadow side. After the series ended in 1979, Hollywood struggled to see her as anything beyond the superhero costume. Work slowed. Personal relationships collapsed. By the 1980s, the pressure pushed her toward alcohol, a battle she quietly fought for years while hiding bottles around the house. Then came another storm. Her second husband, lawyer Robert Altman, became entangled in the massive BCCI banking scandal in the early 1990s, facing charges that could have meant decades in prison. The trial drained millions and nearly destroyed their family before he was acquitted in 1993. The real turning point came in 1998. Someone close to her finally confronted the truth about her drinking. Instead of running from it, Carter entered treatment and committed to rebuilding her life. Recovery wasn't instant. But year by year, sobriety returned something she thought she had lost: control. And maybe that's the most powerful lesson in her story. Playing a superhero is easy when the cameras are on, but the real courage appears when no one is watching, because the greatest strength isn't stopping villains. It's facing your own battles and choosing to stand up again.